Hi to all of you. I want to spend a few minutes talking with you about the way we're connecting this moment. I'm feeling pretty safe, pretty positive right now. I hope you are too. Um, in just a minute, I will lead you through some tapping to increase our feelings of safe connections as we struggle with this continued need to keep our social distance and limit contact with others. I want to help you feel more in control of the contact you have with others, letting some in, keeping some out. We, of course, can do this in cognitive behavioral ways, and we can also do this in an energetic way, and that's what I want to show you with some tapping here. We're connected with our world around us all the time. Um, and we do have to have boundaries to protect ourselves from those who lack respect or who don't value us and our relationship. Sometimes we also need to encourage contact by not only easing our boundaries, but also reaching out to people, to those who support us and we want to support. If we're aware that that contact with one another is good for us and those who care about us need it also, it's easier for us then to be able to make good decisions and to be able to reach out. We can limit contact with those who aren't positive with us, of course, by behaviorally, by not answering the door, by not picking up the phone, by not responding to the text or the email. It's that simple, but we don't always make those good decisions to say, no, that's not a person I need to be in contact with, because we're often feeling so alone or lonely. And this is especially true right now because we don't have the normal ways that we have of making that sense of community, that sense of contact, that sense of love and family. So anyway, it's important for you to recognize what's going on. That's the first thing, is to be aware and not be desperate for the contact, because then you can do it in a safer way. So let's just think about this for a moment. Feel right now how you feel in terms of that loneliness or disconnect or the discomfort that we have with being so separated from especially our loved ones right now. So I can go inside of myself and I can feel that, and it's not a good feeling when I feel that lonely feeling. So rate it 0 to 10, 0 being none of that bad, negative, lonely feeling at all. And positive 10 would be that feeling is really overwhelming me. That feeling of I just can't go on because it hurts too much. It's just making me too shaky. It's making me too uncomfortable, uncertain. That's a 10. So 0 to 10. All right. Now we're going to tap side of hand, and this is a slightly different tapping pattern than I've used with you before. But it seems to be what worked for me this morning, and seems to be useful. And so side of hand, under nose, then index finger, tiny finger, chin, outside of eye, thumb, under collarbone. And then we go back to doing the 9 gamut series, tapping the gamut spot. Close your eyes, open your eyes, look down left, look down right, whirl your eyes in one direction, whirl your eyes in the other directions, hum, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hum again, and now we're going to repeat the tapping we did before. Side of hand, under nose, index finger, tiny finger, chin, outside of eye, thumb, under collarbone. Now go back and think about our situation and just tune into the fact that we have a limited contact at this point. And then notice what you feel. Because if that feeling goes down, that feeling of desperation, of pain, of uncertainty can go down a bit, what happens is then we can start to think about how do we make contact in a way that's safe and positive for us. And even if you don't do anything, just doing this will allow you to energetically experience a better place with this. So anyway, it's just an experiment. If this works for you, if that SUD level came down, if you felt less of that alone and less of that overwhelmed feeling, you know what? It's good. If you didn't get all the way to 1 or 0, you can tap again. Just go through the video again and tap again and see what happens. Now, if nothing changed, that's okay. You may have been in a good place where you can't feel any of those things because you're supported so well right now. Or it may be that you needed a different tapping pattern. Whatever, there's more tapping to be done. There's more ways to reach out, but I'm going to encourage you that there's one last thing to do here, which is after you tap, take control and use the feeling of being connected in a positive way. And when you finish your tapping, because you may want to go through it again, share and strengthen this connection. And the easiest way to do it is don't wait for others to connect to you, to reach out to you. Go ahead and call, write, or send some positive energy, just even thinking about it in a positive way, to someone right now. Do it not because you should, but because sharing in this way is how we get through these lonely times and these difficult times. Anyway, that's all I have today. I'm sorry it ran late. For some reason, Facebook wouldn't let me come on at 11 o'clock. I'll try it again next Friday at 11. If you have questions or comments, please pass them on. And if you like this at all, please like it, please share it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.